The South Indian state of Tamil Nadu has in fact approved its space industrial policy, becoming one of the few Indian states to do so. The policy aims to position Tamil Nadu as a hub of space innovation, manufacturing and tech-driven job creation. It has three objectives: to attract investments of nearly $1.17 billion into its space sector, creating 10,000 high-value jobs and also building a future-ready, skilled workforce in space services. Now, the State Industries Minister said that the policy will open doors for startups, MSMEs and large players alike. While the State Cabinet has approved it, a final policy document is expected to be presented later. The policy has some special packages for startups and big companies, from dedicated industrial zones for the space industry, wage subsidies for firms investing in space base, 30% for the first year, 20% in the second year and 10% for the third year, and also a 50% subsidy for firms that are filing out the patents. The government says that it wants to create a full-stack space ecosystem, right from payloads to platforms and launch pads to downstream analytics. Now, earlier in the month of March this year, the Indian Space Agency ISRO announced that construction has begun for the country's second spaceport in Tamil Nadu. The new complex is intended for polar launches by small satellite launch vehicles that carry small satellites weighing up to 500 kilograms. Now, the upcoming spaceport will also cater to SSLV-class rockets built by Indian startups. Now, ISRO's preliminary spaceport at Sriharikota is ideal for launching heavier rockets towards the equatorial orbits. But when it comes to smaller satellite launch vehicles that undertake polar missions towards the South Pole, Sriharikota presents a pretty unique challenge. The rockets to the South Pole have to overfly the island nation of Sri Lanka. But given the immense risk of overflying a country, India's rockets are programmed to take a curved flight to avoid the Lankan landmass. However, this complex maneuver burns up a considerable amount of fuel. Larger rockets afford this fuel loss without impacting their payload. But for the smaller rockets, losing fuel not only affects their payload capacity as well as cost efficiency, which is how the unique location of Tamil Nadu's Kulasarapettam's helps SSLV's class rockets save both on fuel and also fly straight towards the South Pole. And WION Siddharth MP has sent us this report from Chennai. Listen in.
The Tamil Nadu cabinet, led by Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, has provided approval for the state's space industrial policy. This is a policy with three major long-term goals. The first goal is to attract $1.17 billion or rupees 10,000 crores worth of investment into the space sector in Tamil Nadu. The second goal is to provide 10,000 jobs for youth, that too high-end jobs in the space sector. This includes building of rockets, building of satellites and also delivery of space-based services. The final objective is also to prepare the youth of Tamil Nadu for these high-end jobs in the space sector. To support this particular initiative, Tamil Nadu is setting up space hubs in different parts of the state, and in these space hubs there will also be wage subsidies that will be provided for the first 3 years for the companies investing there. Further, there will also be subsidies provided to firms that are going to be filing patents in the space sector from Tamil Nadu. Let's keep in mind that this policy is very crucial because in the long term, Tamil Nadu will also be a hub of space launches for India.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.